If you've ever been viscerally, deeply triggered by another woman on Instagram talking about her 3-hour CEO morning, the journaling, the cold plunge, the candlelit deep work, the my kids quietly play while I write a novel, and you're sitting there with a toddler climbing you like a jungle gym, a baby needing something, and somebody screaming because their banana broke off and fell to the ground, this episode is for you. Because this is not a hustle episode. This is a nervous system episode. For moms who still want to create something. Even when the day is loud, something is sticky, something is unpredictable, and half your brain is doing emotional triage. And here's the big reframe here. You don't need a perfect routine, no matter how much you want. But you do need a system that survives interruption. Welcome to Grounded and in Full Color Mama, a neurodivergent mom studio for soft life, overstimulation, and building a life that fits your brain. I'm Princess Ebony, stay-at-home mom of 3, digital content creator, and your big sister in your headphones. Today we're talking about creative life with littles. And I'm saying creative on purpose. This is for content creators, yes, but also writers, artists, makers, designers, moms building businesses, moms building a personal brand, empires, moms who have ideas that won't leave them alone, moms who are trying to ship anything, content, products, art, offers, education, a book. And you're going to leave with a simple parallel brain capture system, a way to create in small chunks without losing your mind, low capacity, shipped, done rules, and permission to stop comparing your life to people who have silence. Let me give you a quick scene. I'm standing in my real life. The house is doing what houses do. Lived-in houses do. Somebody needs me. Somebody's calling my name. Somebody's touching me somewhere, and there's always something sticky. Like, where did that come from? And in the middle of that, an idea hits. Not politely, and not at a convenient time. It hits while I'm washing something, or changing someone, or trying to get somebody to eat anything besides air and rage. And if I don't catch that idea, it evaporates. So I used to do one of two things. Either spiral because I couldn't focus like a real creator, or abandon the idea and tell myself I'm inconsistent. Now I do something different. Just a little bit. My studio is not a room. My studio is a set of rescue tools. And that's what we're building today. If you don't have childcare, this episode is for you. If your time comes in weird fragments, this episode is for you. And if your brain is brilliant, but your energy is inconsistent, this episode is for you. This is not about discipline. This is not about becoming a different person. This is not about forcing life into someone else's schedule. This is about designing around reality, because your brain isn't broken. Your environment is just loud. Here's what I think the real creative mom problem is. It's not that you don't want it badly enough. It's not that you're not serious. It's interference. Little kids create constant interference, constant interruptions, constant transitions, constant sensory input, constant decision making, constant emotional attunement. So your brain is doing 3 jobs at once: keeping humans alive, regulating your own nervous system, and trying to create something meaningful to you. It's just simply meaningful to you most of the time. And then we watch creators online who are like, I woke up at 5:30 a.m., did deep work for 4 hours, then went on a mindful walk. Okay, love that for them, because I need my algorithm to be flooded with that type of positivity, truly. But my life has different physics. And that makes moms feel like failures. And it's what's keeping us using the wrong metric. We're measuring ourselves by uninterrupted time, perfect focus, aesthetic routines. We talked about that, and consistent energy. Instead of measuring ourselves by capture systems, momentum, tiny outputs, repeatable rhythms, nervous system safety. You don't need more motivation. I get that. We all do. We need fewer open loops. This is the system that I use for my parallel brain, so we can get to closing more of those open loops. Because my brain does not hold one thought at a time. My brain holds 5 rivers of information streams at once. So I do not ask my brain to behave like a quiet lake. I go ahead and get cracking and build some bridges. Okay, firstly, we need to capture them when the ideas appear. Ideas are wild animals, and if you don't catch them quickly, they can disappear on you like a poltergeist. So you need an idea box. One place, not 17 apps, not I'll remember. Your idea box. It can be a notes app like me, a pinned note actually called idea box, voice memos, a physical notepad, a private Slack channel to yourself, your DMs to yourself, whatever you actually use. The rule is ideas go into the box, not in your brain, because your brain is already parenting. Secondly, clarify. 5 minutes, not 2 hours. This is where most moms can get stuck. They think they need a whole free day to plan. Oh wait, I'm in that category. No, you need 5 minutes to turn static into something usable. Use 4 questions. What's the problem? Who is this for? What's the one shift or message? And what's the smallest output I can make from this today? That's it. You're not writing a dissertation. You're clarifying the signal. Thirdly, create in levels, not all or nothing. Not all or nothing, Ebony. This part is the game changer. I stopped telling myself if I can't do the full thing, I can't do anything. Instead, I create in levels. Level 1, 1 sentence. Caption, tweet, note, punchline, hook. Level 2, a short voice note, 60 to 90 seconds. Level 3, a quick draft, a paragraph, a sketch, rough outline, a product, a note. You get it. And level 4, the full output. The episode, that video, the blog, the lesson, the art piece, the offer, that 1 page or chapter in your book. Content doesn't have to be big. It has to be consistent and true. And this works for literally anything. Writing, painting, product creation, digital courses, content creation, a newsletter, a book, photography, music, coaching offers. The goal is keep the creative thread alive even when the day is messy. Now let's talk tools. Not fancy tools. Survive my life tools. Okay, capture tools. The Notes app inbox, voice memos, your running list of titles, hooks, problems, solutions, 1 list of things I keep repeating. Your best content lives here, by the way. Okay, template tools to reduce the decision fatigue. If I'm creating while I'm tired, I don't start from scratch. I use templates, for me personally, like hook, story, lesson, next step, or problem, reframe, 3 steps, tiny challenge. Templates are not restrictive. Templates are scaffolding. You can stack them. Okay, batch tools. Batch by energy, not by time. Here's a little tweak here. And this is important. Moms do not live in predictable time blocks. So I batch by energy type. Energy type. Low energy. This is where you just capture the idea, write the hooks, or organize the notes. Organize your digital spaces. Medium energy. Clarify, outline, draft. You get it? We're getting there. And high energy. Full on record, film, create the final output. When I have a high energy moment, I don't waste it on deciding what to do. I already have a list of high energy tasks to get done. And that's how we build momentum, mama. And then the recording, creating with your children at home. My personal flair. For me, because I'm building a podcast studio here, welcome, I do record with my children home, husband home all the time. They're just not always awake. Not because it's ideal, but because it's real. I would rather record during daylight hours, but I'm working with what I got. So I'll record in short bursts during the night, early in the morning. I will do 1 take. I'll accept my imperfect background noise, as you can so clearly hear. And the lesson here is universal. Create in a way that assumes interruption. That's how it becomes sustainable. Now your boundary tools. For soft boundaries, not harsh ones. This can be the same chair, which equals mom is creating cute to everyone else in the household. Headphones on. You're in studio mode. That's the key for that one. And a simple phrase. I'm doing my quiet work for 5 minutes. Not a whole speech, just a cue. Now here's a ritual that fits the way my mind works, and it might fit yours too. I call it parallel tracks. Okay, so stick with me. Split a page into 3 columns. Logic, what's true, what's needed, what's the plan. Emotion, what you're feeling, what you're afraid of, what you want. And pattern, what keeps repeating, what always happens, what the signal is. And set a timer for 3 to 5 minutes. Fill each column. Then look for overlaps. That overlap is usually your next piece of content or your next creative output, release, or the exact thing you just need to say or express. Because your best work is often what you keep living, what you keep noticing, what your nervous system keeps trying to tell you. Okay, low capacity rules here. These are for the days when you're tired, scattered, overstimulated, or hormonal. Rule 1, done is better than disappeared. A small output keeps your identity alive. Rule 2, 1 take is enough. Perfection is expensive, and we're not paying that price tag today. Rule 3, reduce the decision diet. If it requires thinking, it's not a low capacity task. So low capacity tasks are fill in a template, repurpose something you already said, post 1 sentence, record 1 minute, outline 1 idea. Rule 4, if you can't create, capture. If you have nothing else, just catch the idea and put it in the inbox. Rule 5, you are allowed to be a creator in seasons. Some weeks you build, some weeks you maintain, some weeks you recover. You're still a creator. Now, let me share with you what I'm building right now, because part of this show is real time. I'm building a group coaching cohort, and I'm opening a waitlist for it. That'll be for you in the show notes. And I'm building a book. I've got a version on my homepage right now, and I'm updating and testing it for $4.97. And I'm telling you this because I want you to hear something clearly. I'm not doing this with perfect conditions. I'm doing it with a loud house and a real nervous system here. So if your dream is living inside of you and you feel behind, you're not behind. You're in a season that requires a different strategy. Now, if you're the kind of mom who binge watches self-help content and still feels stuck, listen, you're not inconsistent. You're interrupted. You're not lazy. You're overloaded. You're not bad at follow-through. Your nervous system is just working overtime. And I want to say this to you like a big sister. You don't need to earn creativity. You already are creative. Your ideas aren't a luxury. They're a part of your aliveness. And you can create in fragments. You can create in bursts. You can create in beautiful seasons. You just need a system that doesn't punish you for being a mother. I really like this one Instagram account called The Millionaire Mother. I believe that's it, like the Millionaire Business Mother or the Business Millionaire Mother. I'll link it in the show notes because I think she is just doing beautiful things. Power pose, but then she's like breastfeeding her toddler, and I'm like, oh yeah. You ever seen those clips of models or performance artists bringing the children with them in the middle of the runway, in the middle of the performance, because they just are not going to shelf and table being a mom. They're going to make it work. Now here's your challenge. It's universal for any kind of creator. The Tiny Studio 3-Day Challenge. Day 1, create your idea box, 1 note, 1 place, pinned, so you can always find it, and title it Ideas or Creator Inbox. Day 2, clarify 1 idea in 5 minutes and answer the hyper-specific solution to a problem, who it's for, the 1 message, the smallest output. And day 3, ship something small. Choose 1 sentence, 1 short voice note, 1 sketch, 1 rough draft paragraph, 1 behind-the-scenes post, 1 tiny offer note, or 1 micro output that keeps your creative identity alive. And then DM me what you shipped, or comment shipped and tell me what it was. I really want to know, because I want you to feel how powerful done is. Now let's recap. You don't need a 3-hour CEO morning. You need a capture system, a 5-minute clarify step, creation levels, low capacity ship roles, and a rhythm that assumes interruption. So if this episode helped you, follow the show so you never miss a studio session. And if you want more tools like this and behind the scenes systems, join the Glow Board Club. If you want private support, reflection, pattern naming, and nervous system soothing in real time, you can apply for my 1-week voice note support container. And if you're a mom building something bigger, my group coaching cohort waitlist is open, and my $4.97 book is on my homepage right now while I'm updating and testing it. I'll link everything in the show notes. And here's your permission slip to close. You don't need a perfect day to create. You need a system that can survive a messy one.